Guys, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Over the last 5 years, we've had the majority of these boys with us, and there's been some ups and downs. It's been great. It's been quite emotional the last few weeks. In fact, I felt like something's gone missing. Like I'd say my right arm, but not quite my right arm. But it's been weird. I've massively missed it. Massively missed it. But it is what it is. That's football for you. So we're here now. This should have happened on the 9th of this month. But the government decided to throw that curveball at us, so we're here today. Thanks everyone for coming. It's a shame, I'm sure you can see there's a lot of people missing. We're counting to 60 plus. So as you can see, we've got quite a few missing here. Hence there being a lot of food to take on. Andy. But we're going to crack on with it. We're going to start with the trophies for the boys for the squad trophy. No, we're not. We're going to start with something else first. But we'll go on with the squad trophies after that, and then we're going to call you back up for some special award trophies, okay? And this is spread over 2 years, but really there's quite a bit spread over the whole of the 5 years that we've had them.
So we'll have a break in between for drinks.
Yeah, we'll have a break in between. So about midnight by the time we'll be finished. So first and foremost, when you're ready, you can do this bit. You know who's getting one. Some people aren't here. However, I'd still like a bit of a cheer and plaudits for them. So
That's John.
well, I'll say this one first. This one is for John, Josh's dad, who helps out and has been running the line. We've got him an Amazon voucher there, so thank you very much. And this is a new one to us here. We've had Sky TV coming recently, I'm sure we've all noticed. We've had a drone flying over and taking some ace videos and putting them down. So Kev, if you don't mind, we've got your little voucher, a little thank you from us. Thank you very much. While we're on with vouchers, there's one that we cannot ignore. This is someone who's been with us for 3 years. He comes out, helps us with coaching, he comes up to every training session, runs the line, slips on his backside, and we don't laugh at him. When he does, try not to laugh at him, but he does run the line. So please, big cheers, Steve, thank you very much.
Please go you there.
Another person who's not here, someone who deals with our Facebook, does everything online. I don't do FaceTube, so can't be bothered with what? No, I don't do Facebook. I don't like it, but that's me. But you do what you want to do, but we do need it. And Zoe does all this, puts all this on. I know it's time consuming and I could not be bothered with it, I'll be honest. So a big thank you for Zoe. I'll make sure Zoe gets that. Right, boys, where's my list? We asked the boys, and I'm sure most of them have forgot. We asked the boys some time ago, in fact we challenged the boys some time ago, not to go on PlayStation or Xbox for, well, we said a week. And someone shouted out, where is it? Someone who's really quiet. You know who I mean. You know who I mean. Yeah, really quiet lad. He said, oh wait, that's a piece of, okay, I'll do it for 2 weeks. I said, okay, 2 weeks, and somebody shouted out 3 weeks. Okay then. The majority of the team lasted 1 night, I'll be honest. But these guys, and I had to verify it with the parents, lasted. And I said, I'll get you a treat. We actually had something else in mind for them. COVID hit. No, sadly it wasn't. It was actually tickets to a Premiership football game.
Look at what you got to work.
I don't. When I say Premiership, I don't mean the actual Premiership.
Northern Premiership.
Yeah, you know Subbuteo, they've got a proper Premiership, you know, you can go and watch it anytime. But if again, there's some guys that can't make it, so I'll say their names first, and let's have a cheer for them. There's Louis. Those two are in, well done you boys. The next one, the quiet lad I was on about before. Can't remember his name. Really shy, retiring. Very quiet, every single game. Aidan. Are you coming down here or what? Come on. Don't go. You've gone shy now, Mum. What have you done to him?
Do your shoes off. Just do that as you walk.
Wow, what's he got to do? All right.
The shoes, look at the shoes. Let me get a picture of these shoes.
Put the camera down for them.
Are you alright?
Didn't Elvis have a pair then? Sure he did, didn't he? Look at them.
Headshots on front of it.
Yeah. Next one, Rob. The next one, Jake. They'll repair that later.
Smash the cabinet.
It'll be alright, buddy.
Well done, mate.
And last but not least, Singo. Jack. I must say, I didn't really believe them when they told me that they didn't, but I found out that they were being genuine and honest. Right, now back to the football side of it. I know some of you have walked up here, but you're going to have to come back up again, guys, and smile for the camera this time. We'll start right at the back. That shy, quiet lad that we're just on about with the posh shoes. This is for last year and this year. He's one of those players that you think at the back, you know, when he's in nets and you think you need someone with a bit of voice. Just a bit. I don't know where he gets it from. Whatever. But can we have a nice big cheer for Aidan, please? So these two are for this year.
Well done, mate.
You're all right. This is for last year. So that's 2 seasons. Smile, smile, mate. You're going to chop us out anyway. I'm feeling a bit small. Right, let's carry on with this at the back, left back. There's another dependable guy. Pacey, quick. In fact, we learned something new about him this year that he wanted to do. And it worked actually, didn't it? It was quite overlapping, it was really good. So Jazz, let's have a big cheer for him. This year and this year. Yeah, you can shake his hand here, mate. You've not finished, that's this year. And that's last year's. So you got some pictures. I wish they just drop that to
We're not that small, mate.
Speak for yourself, mate. Speak for yourself. Someone who isn't here. again, never dependable, really quiet. You won't believe what he can do sometimes. He always seems to be a yard behind an attacking player, and you blink, he's got past him and take the ball off him. He's not here, so but we can still have, please, a big cheer for John. And when we mention the word dependable, there's Mr. Rock Solid in the middle. Mr. Absolute Rock Solid in the middle. Brilliant. And then, again, another vocal guy. He's got legs like, I don't believe how long his legs are. He reaches tackles like you can't believe it. But he's there, Mr. Dependable. Rob, well done. Yeah. We should do that, actually. Yeah. Does anyone want a couple of chairs that would help somebody else who was here this evening played in a few positions this year for us. He played just behind the back two, he's played just in front of the back four, and he's even played at right back as well. But a big shout for him again, rock solid, rock hard kicker at the football as well. Henry, please, big cheers. There's another one who's not here. Another one. I know, I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. He's right-footed and plays down the left wing. Yeah. Goes both ways, forward and backwards. Not so much backwards, predominantly forward. Got a cracking right foot on him and scored some really good goals. Very important goals as well this year. But a big cheer for Matty, please. We'll do with the ones that are here. Got some bodies up here. Someone who is here today plays down the right wing. Yeah, Rapid had a fantastic game at the final. I thought came off with a stitch, then went back on again. Really, really solid. Like I said, he's good at forward and backwards. And a big cheer, please, for Harvey. You can't hear it? That's not a bad thing, is it? You don't want to take your photograph. Take your photograph. Then take it.
Anyway.
What was that? All the way through that, he was rolling that. Right, central midfield. We've already given Aidan his, haven't we? It's not Aidan, is it? No. Central midfield. This is always a two players, and it's as if they know where each other is without looking. I think it's brilliant. I don't know how they've worked it out, but it's great how they do it. So we'll start with Jake. Big cheer, please. Cheering, mate. Just stop cheering. Not appreciated. No, they don't appreciate it, do they? Turn your trophies. Never finished yet, mate. We have to. Just walk down a bit. Well done, mate. Well done. Right, stay with midfield. We all know who this is now. Team captain. Team captain, boys. Team captain, yeah. This is when I say the word dependable, this is the guy. Again, there's a lot of players like this. There's a lot of players in this team. That's what made me so proud about this squad. There's a lot of guys that you just relied on. In fact, many a time we overlooked them because we just knew that they were there. They were dependable. And this is someone, when games weren't going our way, stepped up and made it go our way. So please, big cheer for the team captain, Dan. Thank you, thank you. Someone take a picture. Smile, there's a picture there. Nice one. And there's one. Oh, there's another one. Right, there's another person here as well that we've kind of missed him last year. Played in a couple of places on either wing. He's played in the centre of it as well for us, but he turned up to one game and it was like a different person. Against St Anne's, wasn't it? He's just like an absolute, who is this player? In fact, the next two players both did in the same game. But this guy scored an absolute banger of a goal. I swear it was a cross. I'm sure everybody else swear it was a cross. But he doesn't. He said it was a shot on goal. Let's have a massive cheer, please, for Lewis. The other player I'm talking about who turned up like a different player, absolutely different player, came on in the position just in front of the midfield and kind of assisted with the two strikers and the midfield. Absolutely played. We were stood saying, who is this player? Who is this player and where's he been? I'm sure you know what I'm on about. Sing up. Come and get this. You must be hot in this goal. I'm sweating looking at him with this goal. Two more players that aren't here. We might as well do them both all in one, really, yeah. A player that came to us a few years back. He's been playing in the same position that Jack was playing, just behind the two strikers. He's not here tonight. He's had a fantastic last 2 seasons, and he's really, really developed to come on. Quite negative a lot sometimes when he's talking, but when he puts it on the pitch instead. He can be off the pitch and he's talking, he's negative, but he puts it on the pitch. He's really, we've still yet to work him out, haven't we? But he's a great guy, he's a good character, so big cheer for Louis, please. Somebody else. He's been in this year, came back to us, been in striker position, missed a year, been with us since the year dot. Since he could kick a football, he's been with this team, and then took a year out, came back to us, scored about a couple of goals, didn't he, straight away in the striker position, and he's played in a couple of, on the wing, just off the striker and striker position, but he can't make it tonight as well, so let's have a big cheer please for Tom. Right guys, last two, and carrying on in the vein of from the back to the front, the two strike force, We've got 3 actually, we should have 3. Yeah. Somebody who's not here, the last 3 actually, not the last 2, the last 3. Somebody who's not here who plays up front for us. Again, this is a lad who, I wish he'd believe in his own abilities. He's absolutely brilliant. And when he puts it on and he looks at us as if to say, see, I can do it. But he still goes out and says, I can't do this. In training he says to us, you've heard him, Steve, saying it, I can't do this. And then he goes on the pitch and does it. And we look at him and say, see, you just need to believe in your own ability. Can we have, please, a big cheer for Nathan? Right, last two. There was a battle for this. Last year we had who was with us and bagged an absolute handful of goals. And he's come in this year and scored a few goals. Look at him laughing, he knows who it is anyway. But again, it's one of these pocket rockets. He just flies in from nowhere and has a smash at goal, and that's what we like this. So big shout, please, and a cheer for Alex. I think we're done now, aren't we? Are we? No, we're not. Oh, we're not done, are we? One more. This guy joined us this season. And what a revelation, by the way. And I remember saying this to him, oh my days, where have you been? It sounded a bit weird actually, you know. All my life, where have you been? I didn't mean it that way. But anyway, came in and absolutely back, and with him and Alex working together, and Nathan, I think they've made a brilliant crack at it this season. I think they have. And then there was Bootgate. Wasn't there? Football Bootgate. When a set of boots didn't fit him, they bought a new pair, they were even worse. But anyway, irrespective, this absolutely changed up the front end. We were great, this pushed us on. So well done, Dan Knight. Let's have a smile over there. Smile. You don't want to smile. Grimace then.
Scowl you now.
They're right. Thank you very much. Not all the time. He was slating you a minute ago. He said, "Not for right now. He's going for 2." Are we all here? Are we all back? Hands up if you're not here. Alex nearly put his hand up. Right, guys. Let's continue. There's 2 trophies here. This is for 2019-2020 season. Okay. And this one, I find this a real important trophy. This, as a player, this is voted by your teammates. Okay. And there's 2 trophies here. I can't read the names. I know who they are. I just haven't got my specs on. I'm trying to get them in the light. But this one's massive. This is voted by your teammates. And it goes to Charlie and Alex.
Yes, Charlie!
And Alex, yeah. Stand there.
Come on, Phil.
Well done. Well done, boys. Well done. another important one, very important one. This is 2019, guys, 2020. This is the parents' player voted by all the spectators that turn up to the games. Rain, hail, snow, sleet, all four of them. All four of them. No, but this is voted from the parents, okay? This is from last season. And a massive cheer, please, again, a very important one for Robert. Smile, let's take a photograph. Then squat down a bit, mate, will you? I can't even put my arm around your shoulder. Flipping heck. Right, golden boot for last season. He looked proud then and went, oh my God, I've got to get up again. Unbelievable. Practice. Make sure you smile on this, bro. Again, massively important, mate, but it's a no-brainer. Alex, let's have a big cheers. I hope you've got a proper cabinet. I do joinery as well, by the way. I do joinery, I'll come and build you one, you know, alright?
It's some glass, it's a careful.
Yeah, Kev will sort the glass out. Okay, this is last year. 2019-2020, guys, this is most improved player. Most improved year on year. This young man has improved massively. Massively. This was absolutely head and shoulders for last year, this. Let's have a big cheer, please, for Aidan. Like, you know what I said, head? You know what I said, head and shoulders? Yeah. Thank you very much. All right, goal of the season. This is a brand new one. This is a new one. Again, this player's not here, but it was the Foxhall game. I'd love to say it was glorious sunshine and dry and roasting out. It wasn't. It was blowing a terrible gale because it was on Common Edge, and the rain was coming at us sideways. Henry scored a banging goal that day, didn't he? And the ball is still flying. Yeah, a year on. But this goal started with Nathan took the ball, two players on, he back-heeled it, nutmegged the player, and this young man run on it, one touch, and smashed it 30-something yards. And the keeper just went, what was that? And this absolutely deserved the goal of the season, and it's Matty. Yeah, got some other new ones, guys. This is one of those special commitment awards, we like to call them. It's the guy that, one of these players that, I know you all put it in, but certain players put that little bit more in, okay? And this is something that I pick, and I try to keep out these guys out because they've got their son in the team. I haven't. As far as I'm concerned, you're all my son, but no. That's the way I look at it. I know. Your lips going now, back in it. No, genuinely. As far as the way I look at it, I look at it that way, and I fight the corner, guys. And you need players like this, like all of you. It's so tough, but a special commitment award. So let's have a big cheer, Dan, captain. We're going to need someone to get another picture for you. Just, yeah, you don't need a picture. Smile, there you go. There's one there. Smile. Is he smiling? Is he smiling? Right, last one for last season. Manager's player of the season, guys. Unfortunately, this person isn't here tonight. And I am absolutely gutted that he's not here, because I'd love to give this to this young man. Massively earned it. I've already mentioned a little bit about him tonight, because I think he came on leaps and bounds, and we all said it. He's our standout player in that position. We tried him in a few, but in that position, he absolutely excelled. So please, a big, big, big cheer for Louis. So choke amongst yourselves again. You can't read him, I have got my next on. Right. Players player again. This is for this season, boys. This is for this season. Hello? Hello. Are we good? Come here. This is the one that... Get it in the mic. Zoom in. Anyone longer arms or something? This is the one voted again for your teammates. This is this season. The season that should have, not could have, that should have been, okay? And I totally agree with this as well. Absolutely agree with this. Massive well done. Robert. Yeah. Said head and shoulders before. Yeah, well done, well done. So, someone again who's not here sadly tonight. This is most improved again. I mentioned something about him before. I mentioned about the belief with this young man. I just wish he'd have had a lot more of it at the start of the season or even toward the end of last season. But he has come on leaps and bounds, and I think he is massively well deserved the most improved. It's a decision that we all make, and this is Nathan. So a big cheer for him. Can I borrow your specs? They're on your head. But guys, parents player for this season. Drum roll. Parents player. A big cheer out, and I get it. I completely understand it as well. This one, another one I totally agree with. And he's started this season and smashed the ball through the back of the net enough times. Big cheer, please, Dan Knight. Turn around and smile. Don't say you don't want to smile. Is that your best smile? Yeah. Yeah. Right. He sat down now. He's all right. Golden boot. We paused a little bit there because we wanted that person to sit down. And he'll understand why now. Golden boot, yeah, by a country mile. I don't know how many. 11 goals, right? 13. Oh, sorry, mate. And how many assists? Lots. Please, a big cheer, Dan Knight. None of them.
Smile again.
Proper style, Dan. Proper style.
Right. The newbie, one of the newbies that we put out, the goal of the season. I can't remember the game, to be honest, but I certainly remember the goal. I don't even remember the scoreline. I just remember this goal. At the time, it was.
No, it was 0-0 at the time.
0-0 at the time. Oh yes, it was. Gone blank, but yes, it was. But I remember a cross coming in, a free kick, a cross coming in from Dan, the captain, yeah, and a particular person leapt like a salmon and smashed the ball in the back of the net with his head, and it was a fantastic goal, Jake. Turn around and smile. Make Andy look small. Stand on your toes. Christmas shoes. Did you hear that? Christmas shoes. Right, guys. Managers, player of the season for this year. This is a big one. I completely, wholeheartedly understand why certain people voted for him. It was close for a couple of the other ones, but certain people voted for him, and he has already won awards this evening. But he absolutely deserves this. In my eyes, absolutely deserves this, and it's Robert. Can you make us look tall or something? That's it.
Only if he kneels down.
Alright. It's a bit harsh, that one. It's a bit harsh.
Please begin to wait till it's separated.
Last but not least, these are the special awards, the Clubman Awards, like the unsung heroes. These are the guys, I mentioned it before, it's people that you just rely on. You think, oh, it's okay, he's got it, we're fine with him. And most of the times, we overlook them as man of the match. And we shouldn't do. We shouldn't do. Whether they get it week in, week out, we should not overlook them. But we do. So we decided to come up with these trophies for last year and this year, and they are called Clubman Awards. But we're going to shout a load of players up, but before we do, the first one who's not here, can we have please just a big cheer for Josh? So the next ones, guys, I'm going to shout these all up. You can come and get them, all stand here and get a picture, okay? So, you shout the names.
Can't see him.
You can't see them.
Harvey.
Charlie! Hey! Dan Reese! And Robert! Make sure you get the right distance. That's Charlie's. That's Rob's. Right, boys, turn around and get a photo.
So about the same height as this one now.
No, don't matter. We don't.
Forward.
Right, well, thank you very, very much for the last 5 years. Well, we'll not count last year, but the last 5 years anyway. It's been great. It's been really great. I'm gutted the season ended the way it did, but it is what it is. It's finito. We can move on. And I wish every single one of you. I'm gutted to think that this probably could be the last time that we meet. I'm gutted about that. I really am. But who clapped then? Who clapped? I can't believe that. But guys, I wish you whatever it is you're going to go and do, boys, players, all the best with it. Good luck. Behave yourselves. Feel free anytime you see me to buy me a beer or this or that. Yeah. Feel free to do that when you're old enough, of course, not just yet. But good luck and thanks everybody. Thank you very much. Yes. Who wants a drink? Anyone want to go? Not one of them. Yeah, something like
Yeah, go for it.
Where's my phone?
Where's my phone?
Information for me.
I gave you that.
You don't want to rob the camera with me?
Phone.
I don't have your phone. I just stop recording. It's mine.
Where's my phone?
I don't have your phone.
Where
You break the camera.
did you put my phone?
No, how'd you turn it off?
Where did you put my phone?
I don't have your
Where did you put it? Just tell me who you passed it on to.
I didn't even
No,
have
come on.
I've not touched your phone. I don't know how to turn this shit off. Mum, do you have any class to turn the camera off?
Alex, give me my phone.
How'd you stop recording?